Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Namaskaram. Welcome to yet another lecture from the course History, Evolution and Development of Kuchipudi Dance. Like the previous lectures, here we shall discuss about a few more personalities who were very instrumental in the upliftment of the Kuchipudi dance, who belong to the non-traditional families of Kuchipudi. The first personality today is Guru Padma Shri Shobha Naidu Garu. Born in the year 1946 in a small town called as Anakapalli in Andhra Pradesh. It is not an exaggeration if I say that Shobha Naidu Garu was one of the most celebrated and famous dancers of her time. She was so famous during her time of performances that she was almost synonymous to the word of Kuchipudi. Wherever there was a representation of Kuchipudi, there was either a performance of Shobha Naidu Garu or a picture of Shobha Naidu Garu in the auditorium. That was the level of becoming famous that she was in the field of Kuchipudi dance. She started her dance training in Rajahmundry under the tutelage of Shri P. L. Reddy Garu, and later she joined the Kuchipudi Art Academy, Madras, under the tutelage of Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Vempatichina Satyam Master Garu. After joining the Kuchipudi Art Academy in Madras, she rose up to become one of the very prime disciples of Master Garu, and not just being one of his prime disciples, but she was also playing the lead roles in all the Nritya Rupakams that were choreographed by Master Garu. And very specifically, she was well known for her roles of Satyabhama and Padmavati in the much coveted Srinivasa Kalyanam Nritya Rupakam choreographed by Master Garu. Wherever she used to perform, people used to request her to do at least a small excerpt of the Bhama Pravesha Daru and would throng to her performances to watch her playing the role of Satyabhama. Through her institution, the Srinivasa Kuchipudi Art Academy, that is situated in Hyderabad, she has trained hundreds of students in the art form of Kuchipudi. And it is a very proud thing to say that major of her students who were trained under the tutelage of Shobha Naidu Garu are all well established performers, teachers, researchers and academics in the Kuchipudi dance, not just in India but abroad as well. Through her performances from the academy and her institution, she has travelled all over the world. There was probably no country that she didn't visit to do a Kuchipudi performance. And apart from the Nritya Rupakams of Master Garu, she has also choreographed a lot of solo items and many dance drama productions that also involved contemporary social themes apart from the regular mythological ones. Some of the awards that Shobha Naidu Garu received are the Nritya Chudamani from the Krishna Gana Sabha in the year 1982, the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Award in 1991, Nritya Kala Shiromani in 1996, NTR National Award in 1998, Kala Ratna Hamsa Award from the Government of Andhra Pradesh in the year 1998, and the much coveted Padma Shri in 2001 from the Government of India. The second personality that we would be discussing is Guru Srimati Ratna Anil Kumar Garu. Very well known as Ratna Papa in the dance circle, she was born in the year 1948 in Andhra Pradesh to an illustrious family of musicians and literary experts. She is the granddaughter of the very celebrated literary personality of the yesteryears, Shri Devulapalli Krishna Shastri Garu. And Ratna Anil Kumar Garu is a very important personality in the Kuchipudi fraternity, not just because of her performances or her works, but very importantly because she was the very first dance teacher to have established an Indian dance institution in the year 1975 in the United States, which makes it the very first dance institution in the entire United States of America in any genre of dance. She has learned Kuchipudi from gurus like Shri Vedantam Jagannatha Sharma Garu, Vempati Pedda Satyam Garu, and finally her advanced training was under Vempati Chinna Satyam Master Garu. She is also a trained Bharatanatyam dancer who has learnt under the tutelage of giants like Guru Srimati K.J. Sarasa, Mailapur Gauri Ammal, and a special advanced training in Mukhajabhinayam from Padma Bhushan Kalanidhi Narayanan Garu. She has also learnt Mohiniyattam from Guru Gopalakrishnan and folk dance from the Dhananjayans. She started performing from the age of 9 and was a consistent performer all through her prime age. Having a master's in English literature, Ratna Anil Kumar Garu, before moving to United States of America post her marriage, worked as a professor of English in many colleges in Madras, and she also toured taking part in the Nritya Rupakams of Master Garu before leaving to US. She is not just a dancer, but with music and literature running in the blood of her family, she has also equal expertise as a linguist, as a singer, and she is a master educator. She has trained over 2,000 students from different ethnic backgrounds from all over the United States and has been recognized by many organizations. She has 31 original productions to her credit that she has showcased in the length and breadth of the United States and also at some important centers, not just in India, but in the world. Some of the recognitions that she has received are the Young Audiences of Houston Award. She was a member of the Miller Theatre Advisory Board, Texas Commission on the Arts, the National Endowment for the Arts and UNESCO's International Dance Council member, and she was also a cultural ambassador of Indian performing arts in the USA, Natya Tilaka, Singarmani, Natya Kala Prapurna, and very importantly, being a non-resident Indian, she is perhaps the only NRI who has received the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Award for her contributions to Kuchipudi dance from the hands of the Honorable President of India. And apart from being a dancer and a dance teacher, a linguist and a master educator and a musician and a singer herself, she has also authored 2 illustrated books, one on the fundamentals of Kuchipudi and the other on Bharatanatyam, which were very well received in the South Indian dance field. She also teaches dance at the Rice University in the United States of America, and she is also the chairperson of the diversity panel of the Mayor's Arts Task Force. And she is the only Indian dancer in the United States to receive congressional recognition and nomination to the Texas Women's Hall of Fame. In her career spanning more than 6 decades, Guru Srimati Ratna Anil Kumar Garu, apart from the many awards and recognitions that she has received, has also received lot of numerous Lifetime Achievements Awards, both in India and abroad. And she still actively performs at some of the important centers, and many of her students are well trained in Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam, who are all well settled teachers and performers in the dance tradition. The third legendary personality that I would be discussing in the lecture is Padma Bhushan Dr. Swapna Sundari. Swapna Sundari's name is a very well-known name, not just in India but in abroad, in terms of dance academics, research, and the innovations that she has done. Apart from being a very well acclaimed Kuchipudi dancer, Swapna Sundari Garu has also revived many temple dance traditions of the Andhra and has also restructured and reconstructed the women temple dance by the name Vilasini Natyam, and has trained numerous students in the dance forms of Kuchipudi and Vilasini Natyam. She was born in the year 1950 to Vakkalanka Saralakumari Garu and Kameshwar Rao Garu in Andhra Pradesh, and her entire family, her mother, her grandmother, were all well-established musicians of their own eras. Padma Bhushan Dr. Swapna Sundari Garu is a true combination of both the conventional and the contemporary dance traditions of India, and was very open in embracing the lost and the declined temple traditions of Andhra to be included in the dance traditions that she was practicing, to such an extent that she reconstructed an entire dance form by herself. She was trained in Kuchipudi initially from Pasumarti Sitaramaya Garu, Yeleswarapu Surya Prakasha Sharma Garu, Nataraja Ramakrishna Garu, and Vempati Chinasatyam Master Garu. She was also trained in Bharatanatyam from gurus like Mohan Rao Garu, Leela Bala Subramanyam Garu, Govindarajan Garu, Dakshinamurti Garu, Kalyana Sundaram Pillai Garu, Indira Rajan Garu, Adayar Lakshmanan Garu, and Kalanidhi Narayanan Garu. She is an acclaimed dancer, singer, choreographer, researcher, author, and teacher. And very importantly, she is the India's youngest female Telugu dancer who was decorated with the Padma Bhushan by the Government of India. She is also the youngest Kuchipudi dancer to receive the Sahiti Kala Parishad Samman from the Government of India. She is the only female dancer from any genre to receive the title Vaggeyakara from Pandit Birju Maharaj Ji. She is also an accomplished vocalist, and she has had her training, apart from her mother, also from her grandmother, Srimati Sundaramma Garu, and her advanced training in vocal from the very illustrious T. Mukta Garu, who is the cousin sister of the very well-known Devadasi, Srimati Bala Saraswati Garu. She has directed a documentary on Kuchipudi dance, which is a very sought-after documentary for the people who are Kuchipudi dance enthusiasts and dance researchers. Very importantly, One of her books that is titled The World of Kuchipudi Dance, that she has published in the early parts of the 21st century, is a very well-known publication in the field of Kuchipudi and gives a lot of information on the history and the development of Kuchipudi dance, not just from a historical perspective, but also from the mythological perspective as well. Some of the awards that Padma Bhushan Dr. Swapna Sundari Garu has received are the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Award, Natya Mayuri, Nritya Vilasa, Mahila Shiromani, the Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan. These are a few of very illustrious personalities in the Kuchipudi dance who belong to the non-traditional families. Until we meet in the next lecture, thank you and namaskaram.